My speech is on why false rape allegations deserve jail time. And in 2018, an estimated 2 to 10% of rape cases were proven false, and there were about 100,000 or 101,000 cases made. And this speech isn't to make fun of people who got raped or, make it seem like it doesn't matter that they did. It's just to bring awareness to people that got their lives not, not taken, but ruined because of it. And there are instances of women going to jail for um, making false rape accusations. And one is Nikki Jovino. And in 2016, at a party, she had said two Connecticut football players had raped her. And, neither of them went to jail right away, but they both had to drop out of school and delete all their social medias because they were threatened, they were called names, and, they both just got their lives damaged because of it. But in 2018, 2 years later, they found out that they were not guilty, and the woman was thrown in jail for a year. And I think, that was a good decision because she tried to go and ruin their lives for some odd reason, and um, they didn't get anything on them, and they never had to go to jail, even though they had to drop out of their um, college and their D1 team, which is pretty hard to get into. So yeah, but have you ever heard of Sean Oakman, a football player from Baylor? Well, in 2016, he was a projected top five pick. About 6 months before the draft, or a few months before the draft, he went to the bar, took a girl to his apartment after. They did their thing, and after she said that he had raped her, and immediately he was thrown into jail for 3 years. And after 3 years of trying to find if he was guilty or not, they found out he was innocent, and he was released, but he spent 3 years in jail, and while he was there, he missed the NFL draft, obviously, and he was supposed to be a top five pick, and the number one overall pick got $28 million, and the number five got $23 million, and he came up from a poor family, so all that money could make a huge difference for him. And it wasn't him that was affected. It was also the Baylor head coach that had to step down because of it, and the president that had to step down of Baylor football. So it didn't just affect him. And I just want to know where the innocent till proven guilty comes in because, you know, if if the roles were reversed and say that they were at the bar together, she took him back to her place, and she said that he said that she had raped him, would she have immediately gone to jail and gone for 3 years? We don't know that, but I'm willing to bet that that would not have happened, and I think he would have got laughed at because that is usually what happens when that occurs. But in the NSW, the max length for raping somebody is 20 years, but that's without, damaging them or trying to kill them and nothing else, just rape. And 7 years is the max for when you falsely accuse somebody of rape and they were proven innocent. So I think that those numbers should be a little bit closer because I'm not saying raping is as bad as falsely accusing somebody is as bad as raping them, but I'm saying it's still pretty bad, and you know people lose out on the money, they have their lives ruined, they're not the same after. And the same thing when somebody actually gets raped too. But I think it's really hard to find evidence that somebody was innocent because why would a normal person say that they got raped? Like it just doesn't make sense. Why would normal people don't do that? They just don't. And I think that um, people who falsely accuse people of rape, I think they should get more than 7 years at the max, and usually it's never seven. It's not. I won't say it's never seven, but it's very unlikely. Usually, for raping somebody, it's an average of 9.8 years, but they get out in 5.4. And I wouldn't mind if that was also higher too, because raping is it's a very serious thing. But after all this, um, I hope that if you didn't believe that they'd receive jail time, I hope that changed your mind, because there have been lots of people who have lost out on millions, and D1 athletes who lost their scholarships, and just a lot of bad things that happen. And again, it's not to you know make fun of people who actually got raped. I understand the severity of that.